Hey everybody, Jeremy Lechner here, and this is Jeremy Reviews, a show dedicated to spreading the truth and sharing a passion for entertainment. I've been doing movie reviews for about 2 years now, and I've decided to get into video reviewing. This is my very first one, and I hope you guys really like it. So, without any further ado, let's dive right into
Deadpool! Hold on, where's the camera? Oh, here I am. I'm not talking Deadpool. I'm talking Deadpool. You're the... Yeah. Okay, sorry. I did a shirt.
Sorry about that. Anyway, Deadpool.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, yo, 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 oh no, you didn't. Sucker tried to blame me, but you never paid me, never. Oh no, you didn't. Payback as it comes.
So Deadpool is directed by Tim Miller, starring Ryan Reynolds, and is the 8th installment in the X-Men franchise, apparently. Yes, everybody, this is an X-Men movie, but I'll get into that in a little while. First, I want to talk to you guys about the story. Now, a quick disclaimer, guys. I'm the kind of person who hates spoilers, so I promise that I'll do everything in my power in these reviews to not spoil anything. If it's in the trailer...
Look away, child! Look away! Look
Sorry about that. We're gonna have a few interruptions from him every now and then, but I'll try and keep them concise. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll try not to spoil anything, okay guys? So feel free to watch the review without fear. So, with that said, let's get into the story. So the story of Deadpool is your typical origin story. If you've seen the trailers, you know the basic plots of it. Guy gets girl, guy loses girl, guy goes off on a mission of revenge, and hilarity ensues. So, it's a pretty standard story, although it's kind of weird, I have to say. We have a hero origin movie where a guy gets a girl, loses the girl, goes on a mission of revenge, and it involves Deadpool. Why does that sound so familiar? That's probably nothing. So the bottom line is, the story is pretty standard fare. So what sets it apart? Well, the first thing is the characters. Oh my god, I gotta talk to you guys about the characters. First, you got Ryan Reynolds as the titular merc with the mouth, a role that Ryan Reynolds was born to play.
And he's hot.
Sorry. He's got a gift of the gab, he has all the witty one-liners, the trash talk, he's perfect, it's obvious that he loves it. Pretty much the entire movie, Ryan Reynolds is just basking in how much he's owning this movie. And
Oh my god, you ever shut up, pal? No, not when I'm awake.
And he's not alone. He's joined by Morena Baccarin, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, as Deadpool's best girl. She's a great lead for him. She has a mouth that's just as good as Dead's. They're perfect for each other. She has an offbeat personality. It's wonderful. Let's see, they are joined by Brianna Hildebrand and Stefan, I want to say Kubakic? I'm just going to call him Stefan. So Stefan and Hildebrand join them as Colossus and another mutant, representing the X-Men. And that's how this becomes an X-Men movie. And honestly, that's really it. The X-Men just show up, and that apparently makes it an X-Men movie. Gosh, you know, I do wish we could have had some Wolverine. Hugh Jackman, please, please come back. You know you've got some more Wolverine in you. Will you do it for me?
Go fuck yourself.
Dang! Well, it's still a good movie. Still a good X-Men movie, either way. Let's see. Oh, the final one I want to mention is Ed Skrein. What is with the actors in this movie? The names are weird. I'll just call him Ed. Ed plays the villain in this movie.
Boo.
And he's... Sorry. And he's okay. I'll talk about him later, but the first thing I gotta talk about before that is the humor in this movie. Oh my god, guys, the humor in this movie is fantastic.
Because I'm so funny! I'm so funny! Yes, I am! Yes, I am! Just kidding. Bye. Back to you, man.
As I was saying, The humor in this movie is fantastic. You got constant jokes just firing. Bang, 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 bang. It's like a machine gun. It's a Deadpool movie, so you got your meta jokes, you got your fourth wall jokes, you got your sex jokes, you got a little bit of everything. It's hilarious. Ryan Reynolds, as I said, he has all of the classic trash talk. It's hilarious. They make fun of everything. Nothing is sacred in this movie. If you see the opening sequence, you'll know exactly what you're in for. But what's interesting for me is there's some rather weird humor as well. Without getting into spoilers, in this movie, I kid you not, there are homages to Fawlty Towers, Monty Python, and at last the 1948 show. This movie is weird. It's very, very weird.
It's getting too silly.
Quite a bit. Silly. Right, get on with it. Get on with it!
Let me see. What else can I talk about? No, just...
Green Lantern.
So let's see, what else can I talk about? Oh, the soundtrack. I gotta talk about the soundtrack, guys. It's so wonderful. It's obvious that the filmmakers are taking cues from Guardians of the Galaxy on using kind of irreverent musicals like love songs and interspersing them into action scenes. It's a ton of fun. I can't really give away any of the songs without spoilers, so I'll simply say that they're really fun to watch. And some of them are even funnier than Hooked on a Feelin'. You can quote me on that. Let's see, what else? Speaking of the action in this movie is molto delizioso. You got your standard superhero action, the fast-paced bashing and bashing, bang, bang. You got Deadpool's one-liners thrown in there. You have some buttery smooth slow-mo shots where you get to see everything happening. It's brilliantly handled.
Slow-mo shots where you get to see everything happening. It's brilliantly handled.
And they even find time to throw in some video game antics. Trust me, if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Makes me want to see a video game. Which reminds me, Deadpool, the movie, the video game, starring Ryan Reynolds, Marvel, make it happen. We will buy it. So, are there any downsides to Deadpool? Well, unfortunately, yes, as there are with any film. As I mentioned earlier, the villain of the movie is, well, he's generic. He's not bad, don't get me wrong, but he's just, well,
British.
Okay.
He's British!
Yes, we know he's British. He's okay. He's serviceable. He does the job that he needs to do, which is to be the straight man to Dead Man's crazy man. Unfortunately, pretty much everyone is that in this movie, so, I don't know, I would have liked it if they could have maybe made him a little different. The only other problem is that, like I said, there's tons of jokes coming really, really super fast. Most of them hit the mark, but there's a few that just don't quite work so well, and they kind of drag the film down, but not by much. I still had a ton of fun watching it. So with all of this said, guys, it brings me to my final score. The final score for Deadpool is a very solid 8 out of 10. It's an excellent film.
I should have got 20 out of 100. Oh wait, 100 out of 100. Does that go good? Does that go good? Does that go good? I'm so funny. Yes, I am. This is my review.
As I was saying, it's a solid 8 out of 10, an excellent film, and it earns my must-see seal of approval. This is my personal recommendation. You won't fail watching this movie. You can't afford not to see it. Whether you're a guy or a girl who loves comedy, romance, action, superhero movies, there's a little something in here for everybody. Though I do have to add this one disclaimer, guys. Please, to everyone out there, do not take your children to see this movie. The couple who were sitting behind me when I was watching this had a boy and a girl who I can only describe as a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. This movie is filled to the brim with sex jokes, dick jokes, explicit shootings, explicit stabbings, and explicit bodily dismemberment. In other words, it's rated R for a reason. So please, guys, don't take children to this movie. It's just a dick move. Sorry, guys, I had to get on the soapbox. Thank you so much for letting me do that. So guys, that's my review for Deadpool. I want to know what your thoughts are on the movie. What did you like? What didn't you like? Let me know in the comments below. And guys, if you like what you saw here and want to see more, don't forget to hit subscribe below, or you can follow us on Facebook where you'll see my older written reviews and any announcements for future reviews. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun doing this. I hope to do it again really soon. So until next time, I wish you guys all the very best and happy film going.
Stretch out, my nigga D, Rough Riders,